What else happened this week? Anything?
Yeah, the end of the world is coming.
Oh, well, no, good.
Did you ever watch iRobot?
Yeah, and weirdly, I was just thinking about that movie because a question was prompted to me. What's one of Will Smith's best acting roles? And I Robot crossed my mind, but I didn't think he was acting good in it. So
I think he did.
it was okay. The question was name a movie where Will Smith is acting his ass off. I don't think he was
Oh,
acting
okay,
his
yeah.
ass off in iRobot, but the movie did just cross my mind like an hour ago. So yeah, I've seen it.
That was one of my favorite movies. I was a big Will Smith fan. I'm less of a Will Smith fan just after everybody falls with time, apparently. Um,
Everyone makes mistakes
and
too.
yeah, I'm not judging. I'm just not like he would have been one of my answers of people I want to have dinner with. I do not want to have dinner with him. I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't hate him, but like I'm good.
yeah.
Um,
New Bad
Tupac,
Boys coming
Tupac would
out.
be
Oh,
Tupac
Tupac.
would be a
Yeah,
good person to have dinner with.
Tupac is
This is
cool.
just the episode theme now.
Would that be Maya's answer?
Um, oh, yeah, it would be up there. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely would be up there. Um, not to answer for her, but I also like feel like maybe like her grandpa because she never got to meet him.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
I also want to have dinner with him.
Yeah.
Weirdly, he was the one that had a ticket for the Titanic but missed it.
That's amazing.
Story for I'll let her tell that story.
That's incredible.
Um, yeah, wild, right?
Wow.
So that movie came out in like mid 2000s, mid to early 2000s, but it had all this like future tech, right? So some woman goes in his apartment. Yeah, the tech woman goes in his apartment, but he has all this old technology. So what I always remember, she goes up to the stereo and it's like play music, and it doesn't do anything. And she's like start song, and he's just like you click the button, and she just doesn't understand. So
Yeah.
there's that moment. There's the moment where he drives it in manual. It's like manual mode for driving, and it's just like what?
Yeah.
And then the motorcycle that runs on gasoline, so it could explode because it's flam. It could be flammable. So this movie has been like kind of like a barometer, kind of how like Back to the Future 2 used to be.
Right.
But I always felt like iRobot was a little bit more grounded in reality. Like Michigan is dried up, like it's very dystopian future. But point being, the robots in that I think are some of the most more realistic and like feasible like potential future robots. Both in they had like the newest version that was coming out that was like around the main plot of the movie, but then they also had like the old robots that were like in storage.
Yeah.
And I think it's all about like the robot commits a crime and stuff. Well, I've been waiting to see like how are robots going to evolve. Have you seen the new one? The Boston
Mm,
Dynamics showed off.
no, I don't think so. What's it called?
It's so Atlas has always been their bipedal one. He used to be a little bit chunky, and he would like go upstairs and squat and then
Oh,
flip
yeah.
and do stuff like that. So they have the new version.
Is it this
They
guy with
showed
the
it off in
face?
the with the round circle face.
Yeah.
Stands up in one of the creepiest ways possible.
Okay.
They
Let
make
me.
the Spot robot, the yellow dog robot
Yes.
that people use on
That
like
like
construction
prances
sites and
around.
stuff. Hmm. So they're making it. This is happening. We can't stop it. So we just have to hope everything works out okay. Because I don't
We
think I could
can't
fight one of
stop it.
these.
Okay, I'm
You
watching it.
can't.
It is. Oh, oh, I. Why is it? No, it shouldn't stand like that. Oh, that's
Straight
terrible.
grudge.
Why?
I don't even know
Why is it doing that? Why is everything it does backwards?
because it can, and they're emphasizing that it can because it's more efficient
That's
than how we
horrible.
move. Right?
Okay.
We have to turn all the way around. We can only bend in certain ways. This thing can do it all.
So the old one that you always saw the videos of it like jumping and picking up a bag and like throwing it up on the shelf, was that also called Atlas?
Yes, this is the new Atlas.
The new
Also, no
Atlas.
wires showing. Dude, this thing is like tightly engineered.
So, yeah, I mean, a
It,
robot is gonna
dude,
murder someone someday, right?
I feel like it has to happen. Yeah,
Do
terrifying
you
reality.
do you believe that they're gonna like sentiently want to take over the world? Like that,
No,
I feel like that's a step too far for me. But like, yeah, it's gonna kill someone.
by accident probably.
I don't even mean by accident. I mean because of some either someone's gonna use it for it or because of some kind of twisted programming. Like it will just must exterminate. You know, like it'll see it as
I
a
don't.
threat or something. You don't think?
I don't think that will happen because you have to program self-defense. You should never program these. Let these
No.
things like just die. Like it should only be programmed to.
Right. It's expendable. Don't make it fight for anything.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
I see it more of like how a forklift kills a person.
sure. Well,
That's
in
what
that
I
sense,
see.
then I'd be surprised if something like this hasn't already severely harmed or killed someone. But I
There's
guess we
not.
would
They
have
don't
heard about
exist.
that, right?
They don't exist. Like
Yeah.
Boston Dynamics is one of the leading ones, but it just reminded me that they have a bunch of videos of like messing with these things. So they like have hockey sticks and they'll like push it and
Wait,
fall on the ground and then it'll get up and then like push it and fall on the ground. So hopefully it's not remembering all of
I
that.
I just saw that video. That wasn't fake.
No, that's their
The
dude.
dudes
All of
around it with
their
the hockey sticks and stuff, that was not a fake video. I
no, Boston.
even the
Yeah,
comments were like, "Oh, this is the craziest like AI stuff or whatever I've ever seen." I was like, "Oh yeah, that's crazy." I thought that was fake. That's horrifying.
yeah, they love to. Yeah, this video is from like let's see what year this is.
Oh my
Um,
god.
you could like all its wiring and stuff is massive. 2016, Atlas, the next generation robot, harassed with hockey stick.
Okay, so that's a bit older. I thought it was some. Okay,
You
huh?
push it and it like runs and like falls on its face.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's really
Okay, I
funny.
think I did see a different video then that was a bit more
AI.
like CG. Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, the dogs weren't they in Star Wars? Weren't they in like Andor or
Did they
something?
put them in something?
I think so.
I don't know.
And it was weird. It was like
I'm gonna look.
it was as jarring as seeing the people on that prison planet in Andor wearing the snowboarding boots. It was like, oh, that's
Okay.
that's that thing. Like it wasn't even they weren't even trying.
They were in Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Okay, yeah, not
Boba
Andor.
Fett.
Boba Fett.
Boba
Boba Fett.
Fett. I have to look
Yeah,
that up. I don't remember seeing that.
they were I mean they weren't out of place. It seemed fitting, but it was very clearly the Boston Dynamics robot when you saw it on screen.
That's wild.
Cool.
I
Good for
have to
them.
look that up. I also want to rescind about the murdering because I did have another thought when I saw these being created, and that whoever gets these first, instead of sending people to war, will 100% send robots. So yes, many robots will kill people
Yeah.
by programming.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
it's just a matter of when do they change their mind on who to go after.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, but it made me realize like it'll probably start with like one group of people will be ready to fight another group of people, and then these robots will show up and they will lose.
The people.
But that'll probably be the only time because then they're like, we ain't fighting robots, and then it'll just be robots fighting robots, and
Yes.
that is better technically.
Yes. That is how that is how all wars should be fought.
So
With video games, essentially.
sounds bad, but then maybe good. All
Yeah,
right,
it's
everybody,
way better.
BattleBots time.